Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo, also known as Tricky Ricky. I'm a performer traveling around the world, but I'm currently performing on cruise ships as a singer. I'm going to be making videos about ship life, about traveling, and about the industry. So if you are just graduating from college, if you feel stuck, if you want to know what ship life is like, if you want to know what any performing life is like, then this is for you. Over the last 10 plus years, I have been doing a bit of everything really. I've done UK tours, I've done the West End, I have been to Asia, Europe, I've worked on cruise ships, and I've even worked the cabaret circuit a little bit as a drag queen, but that is another story for another time, because let me tell you, I learned more about performing doing that than I did on any job. I'm going to be talking lots about my honest opinions about the industry, the reality of it, because I feel like some people see people doing really well and they're really successful, but they don't understand how much hard work goes into it, and how much rejection that people face. I've done this for a long time and I've had more rejections than I have had successes, and I've been really lucky. I've been able to stay in jobs for a long time. I've done short contracts, but the amount of rejections that you get is quite a lot, and it never gets easier as well. The no's always hit hard, and I think you have to have a really thick skin and you have to be really logical about things, because at the end of the day, you're just a product trying to fit in the puzzle piece. Everyone is talented, so if you're worried about, is it because of your talent? It usually isn't, because everyone's talented. It's usually about right place, right time, and if you fit the bill. And that's not me being bitter. I think that's just generally what the game is. And it is a game. You have to play the game. So my first job was on a cruise ship. I graduated college when I was 19, and I was really lucky to land a job straight away. It was me and my best mate, first time even working out the country, flying to America by ourselves and let loose around the Caribbean, and it was amazing. We had a great cast, you know, we had people in the business that had been in the business for a long time. Graduates, we had quite a few of those, so we weren't the only ones, and people that had done ships before, people that had never done ships before, but we had such a great bond. I still talk to them today, so if you're watching this, hello guys. But yeah, it was a big growing up experience. I was one of these kids that I really wanted to do well, so I really tried hard, but then sometimes I'd be late for rehearsals because I'd slept in, and it's those kind of things that I kind of look back and go, oh. But I had a great dance captain. We had a great time in the studios, and you know, performing, traveling around the Caribbean, earning money, I was like, yeah, this is it. This is the dream. This is it for me. As long as I'm earning money and performing, then I'm golden. Don't get me wrong, I had my goals that I wanted to achieve within the business, but I was just so happy to be out of the country in America, going around the Caribbean on one of the biggest ships in the world, doing some really cool shows. I've done quite a lot of different gigs in my lifetime, and they've all served their purpose. You know, I'm really grateful for every single opportunity that I've had, and I don't think one is better than the other. You know, they all gave me things in life at the right time, what I wanted. So for example, the cruise ship gave me my first job. It gave me an amazing paycheck, a chance to travel around the world, and the West End gave me the London life that I wanted, the West End credit, and tour gave me freedom to explore the UK and, you know, not be too far away from family. So it's all about what you want at the time. I don't think West End's better than tour, or tours are better than cruise ships, or cruise ships are better than anything else. I genuinely think they're all part of the same industry. They've just all got different flavors to them, and yeah, they just give you different things. There is still a lot of stigma around working on cruise ships. I've worked with the most talented people on cruise ships, as well as in the West End and on tour, but like I said, people do jobs for different things, and a lot of cruise ship performers are saving money for a house, or they're on with their husband or wife or girlfriend, and they just want to spend time performing and traveling. Other people just want to travel, and that's one of the reasons why I've decided to come back on cruise ships, is because I want to travel, I want to save. You know, I've got a big tax bill coming up. I need to pay that. Whereas, because in the West End, I feel like, and on tour now, I feel like it's really hard to save. If you want to have a social life, then you kind of have to give up your savings, and because it is so expensive, like on ships your food is paid for, you don't have to pay for rent, and the chances of saving are much, much higher than they are on land. I'm not an expert, you know, I've got lots of experience in this business, but I wouldn't call myself an expert. There are way more talented people than me out there, and that's not me asking for compliments, it's a fact. You know, I know what I'm good at and I know where my talents lie, but I do feel like I have enough experience to share with you if you need any advice. If you're auditioning for drama school, if you're stuck, if you are thinking about working on a cruise ship and you don't know what it's like and you just want to find out, or if you want advice about going on tour, on how much things cost, then this space is for you. So I'll be posting these videos every week, every Saturday. I'm going to try and be consistent as I can. But yeah, follow along, like, subscribe, comment in the comments box. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, I am wanting to create an honest conversation without buttering everything up, because I do feel like sometimes people think it's all glamour, glitz, glitter and rainbows, but it's actually hard. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. This is my first video, so I'm a bit nervous. I've got my little light and my little tripod. I just like making videos. Okay, bye.